NCIS has been running for a long time, and throughout all this time, one man has been the glue holding it all together: Leroy Jethro Gibbs, played by Mark Harmon. Gibbs is one of the two characters who have been on NCIS the longest, and yet fans are still continually surprised as new facts are revealed about his mysterious character. Join us as we go through some of the crazy facts fans didn't know about Gibbs. First up, we have a serious one. He killed someone in cold blood. One of the darkest secrets Gibbs is hiding is that he once killed a man in cold blood. Now, whether the murder was justified or not isn't for us to say, but it was revealed that the man was Pablo Hernandez. Sounds familiar? He's the drug dealer who had previously killed Shannon, Gibbs' first wife, and Kelly, his daughter. Driven by revenge, he tracked Hernandez down and murdered him. He even left a shell casing behind to send a message. The shell casing was later proven to be a bad idea. Years later, forensic evidence led to Abby discovering that Gibbs committed the murder. Yikes. Next up, many fans don't know this, but his first appearance was not in NCIS. You may be surprised to know that Gibbs did not appear for the first time in NCIS. Here's what happened. NCIS is a spin-off of the show Jag. During Jag's run, the showrunners decided to use episodes of the last season as sort of a launching pad for a new show. Thus, episode 20 and 21 of season 8 served as a two-part backdoor pilot for a new show, aka NCIS. It was in these two episodes that Gibbs made his first appearance, along with his team Ducky, Tony DiNozza, Abby Sciuto, and others. Out of everyone who appeared in these episodes, Ducky and Gibbs ended up being the ones who'd stay the longest. The two episodes also set up what is now the format of most NCIS episodes. And did you know that his mom tragically took her own life when he was 14? Gibbs' early life was no walk in the park. He has been revealed to have been somewhat of a delinquent, running into frequent problems with the law. While his mom's untimely demise isn't to blame for that, some people suspect there may have been a link. In season 10, episode 5, the viewers found out that his mom, Ann Gibbs, was sadly diagnosed with cancer. Although Gibbs' first thought was that his mother passed away because of complications with cancer, he later discovered she took her own life. Devastated, he further learns that she attempted this because she did not want her son and her husband to watch her suffer, so she decided to end it all. Yikes, that's heavy. Suicide is a devastating thing, and we can only imagine the pain Gibbs must have felt. If you or someone close to you is having suicidal thoughts, please don't hesitate to talk to a professional. The viewers along with Gibbs also learned that Leroy Jethro Moore was apparently the only one who knew about Ann taking her life. When Gibbs' father Jackson learned about his knowledge of her suicide, he never forgave his business partner and had a tragic falling out with him, despite being so close with his partner that he even named his son after him. Up next, he has been married a lot. Gibbs is a man that has always been popular with the ladies, but things haven't always ended well for him in that department. His first wife was killed when a drug dealer shot the escort driving them, causing the car to crash. Both his wife Shannon and his daughter tragically lost their lives in the crash. After Shannon, Gibbs remarried 3 more times, in total 4 times, but Lady Luck wasn't on his side, it seems, and each marriage ended in divorce. He went on to marry Diane Sterling after, but that marriage also ended in divorce. You'd think this is where the horror ends, but no. Sterling was eventually murdered as well. It doesn't get much better from here. After Sterling, Gibbs married Rebecca Chase, who ended up leaving him for the man she cheated on him with, and last but not least was Stephanie Flynn, who ultimately left Gibbs because he was obsessed with catching the serial killer Kyle Boone. Wonder if his past failures in the romance department are the reason the NCIS agent is a little guarded with his feelings, though he's not one to shy away from flirting outrageously with a love interest, should they appear in an episode. Not a lot is known about any of his ex-wives, as Gibbs is a man who likes to keep his personal life under wraps, but we do know one thing: except for his 4th wife, weirdly, most of his ex-wives are redheads. Guess he has a type. And next, did you know Gibbs is a former Marine turned NCIS agent? Although he's working as supervisory special agent for the Naval Criminal Investigation Service, we found out that his military experience is actually from the Marine Corps. He's a Marine. This explains so much about his character, his discipline, and his strict adherence to rules, among other things. Gibbs started his career as military police, but eventually worked his way into becoming a scout sniper. This is the role that taught him the expert marksmanship he's known for. His experience as a scout sniper is also why he's usually dead on with his aim when he has to shoot. Eventually, he retired from the Marines as a gunnery sergeant and became an NCIS agent. And now, get this, he was awarded a Purple Heart. In Season 3, Episode 23, fans everywhere felt their hearts come up to their throats as Gibbs sustained an injury in an explosion while working on a case. He falls into a deep coma. During this time, the audience gets to see a flashback of his time as a Marine in Operation Desert Storm. These flashbacks reveal that right after he learns about his wife and daughter's tragic deaths, he gets injured in the field. The man just can't catch a break. Outside of his flashbacks, the NCIS director at the time, Jenny Shepard, tells DiNozzo that the grizzled agent earned a Purple Heart medal due to the injury sustained during Operation Desert Storm. If you're not sure what this operation is, it was a real-life military operation conducted to expel occupying Iraqi forces from Kuwait, which had been invaded and annexed months earlier by Iraq. Now for the big one. If you think you know every skill he has, guess again. He's a polyglot. The NCIS heartthrob is known to speak several languages, a very handy skill when it comes to solving cases. Gibbs can apparently speak Mandarin, some Japanese, along with fluent Russian. Not much is known about where he picked up these languages, only that he can speak them. And that's not all. He also knows a smattering of American Sign Language and often uses it to communicate with Abby. Gibbs is truly a man of many talents. Now, did you know that he was also engaged a 5th time? It seems old Gibbs is a romantic at heart, even after his continuous bad luck in relationships. In the 20th episode of season 16, while solving a case involving old remains found at a construction site, Gibbs learns that the remains belong to his ex-fiancée, Ellen Wallace, who is apparently the 5th woman to be engaged to Gibbs. The agent, for some reason or another, had broken off the engagement around 2 months before her death. Finding the remains of an ex in this manner must be horrifying for anyone, but it was even worse for Gibbs, as he believed Ellen had died in the 9/11 attacks. Now, here's a new one. The NCIS star wears a bracelet to honor his dad. Over the years, eagle-eyed fans of the show have noticed that Gibbs wears a medical bracelet on NCIS, but there's never been any explanation regarding why the character would need to wear one. It turns out that the bracelet has nothing to do with Gibbs, but rather with Harmon himself. Apparently, he wears the bracelet to honor his dad. It seems Harmon is every bit emphatic as his character. Finally, he never closed Kelly's college fund. This detail was revealed recently after Gibbs departed from the show, and is one of those secrets that renews the love people feel for him. In a recent episode, there was a background mystery concerning $10,000 that were deposited into the bank accounts of McGee and Palmer, but no one else. The two tried their best to get to the bottom of it, but in the end, the mystery was solved courtesy of Vance. He revealed that the money was from Gibbs, and it was meant to be used for sending both Palmer's and McGee's kids to college. The two tried to protest and send the money back, despite being touched, but Vance revealed that the money is actually in the memory of his daughter, Kelly. He started a college fund when she was young. After her death, Gibbs never closed the account. On the contrary, he kept adding to it. Since then, he's used the money to help a lot of agents' families by making sure all kids have the opportunity to go to college in Kelly's honor. Now, if that isn't the perfect detail to sum up Gibbs, we don't know what is. That's all for today, everyone. We hope you enjoyed watching this video. Let us know what your favorite fact was. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Join us next time for more videos like this. Till then, bye.